Hey there, curious minds! Today I'm diving into the world of predictions. Those moments when someone peered into the future and absolutely nailed it. Let's talk about the top 10 eerily accurate predictions that came true. Starting off at number 10, we have the sinking of the Titanic. In 1898, a full 14 years before the disaster, author Morgan Robertson wrote a novella called Futility. His story described an unsinkable ship called the Titan that hit an iceberg and sank. Spooky, right? Number 9, Jules Verne's From the Earth to the Moon, published in 1865, envisioned a spacecraft launch. He predicted a Florida launch site, 3 astronauts, and even splashdown recovery. Sounds familiar? That's because NASA's Apollo missions did just that. Coming in at 8, let's talk about the moon landing. Sci-fi writer Arthur C. Clarke predicted in 1948 that humans would land on the moon before the year 2000. In his book The Exploration of Space, Clarke was bang on the mark, with Apollo 11 landing in 1969. Number 7 gives us the World Wide Web. In a 1968 essay, computer scientist J.C.R. Licklider described a network of computers connected globally, sharing information. Fast forward to 1989 and Tim Berners-Lee brought us the internet. Let's move to number 6, the rise of smartphones. In 1999, British TV show Tomorrow's World predicted devices that could make calls, send emails, and browse the web. Today, that's basically every smartphone in your pocket. Number 5 is about debit cards. In the 1880s, novelist Edward Bellamy described a cashless society using credit cards in his book, Looking Backward. Fast forward to now, and we're living in a world where plastic rules. At number 4, we have the prediction of 9/11s. A 1994 novel by Tom Clancy called Debt of Honor eerily described a terrorist flying a plane into the U.S. Capitol. While not exact, it's disconcertingly close to the tragic events of 2001. For number 3, let's talk about space tourism. In 1964, Arthur C. Clarke's 2001, A Space Odyssey, imagined commercial space travel. With companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin, we're inching closer every year. Number 2, H.G. Wells predicted the atomic bomb. In his 1914 novel, The World Set Free, he wrote about bombs with unprecedented power. Just 31 years later, the real atomic bombs were dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Finally, at number 1, we have George Orwell's 1984. Published in 1949, Orwell's vision of a surveillance state with constant monitoring and loss of privacy rings chillingly true in today's world. Mind-blowing, right? These predictions remind us that sometimes truth is stranger than fiction. If you enjoyed this trip through time, hit that like button and subscribe for more mind-bending content. Catch you next time.